2024 has been described as the biggest election year in history, with about 50 elections to take place the world over, and Africa accounts for just about half of that. But then there's a dark horse that may impact the outcome of that election, either for good or for bad. I'm talking about artificial intelligence, with deep fakes, disinformation on the rise, and of course the potential for good. The question is, what will artificial intelligence do to our elections? I'm in Nairobi, Kenya, venue of this conference on artificial intelligence and elections in Africa, organized by Yaga Africa and its partners. Represented in this hall are 22 African countries and election management bodies, as well as big tech companies, election observers and leaders. The goal is to reflect on the opportunities and risks of AI integration in critical aspects of election administration. First is a background on what artificial intelligence is and the potentials.
We know that it enhances processes and improves outcomes. But technology and AI in particular, as we're saying, it can also cause harms. We know that it can, and sometimes we're seeing that it can exacerbate existing challenges.
What do we mean by AI? Artificial intelligence is an umbrella term for computer systems that use data, algorithms, and computing power to perform a range of tasks that historically human intelligence was needed for, right? You can think about this as things like recognizing images, recognizing patterns, extrapolating patterns and features from data, and then also making predictions or even generating data.
The conference gets into plenaries with key stakeholders providing insight into the burning questions.
A colleague of mine was asking this programming language they call Python, is it the snake? And he's also expected to make a decision on whether we should use Python or to use something else.
For Nigeria's INEC, AI is already being incorporated into the coming governorship elections in Edo and Ondo.
One area where we are currently deploying AI is that area of our result management system. That's the area where we need to upload the result sheet onto the IRF portal. That system uses AI to ensure that only INEC result is uploaded onto the IRF.
Adopting AI in the electoral process can address the challenge of human interference and inefficiency. On the flip side, however, actors could use generative AI to impersonate election officials or clone results. AI-based authentication of biometrics could produce errors, or worse still, algorithms could be used to target specific voters. And naturally, the question of trust still hangs in the air.
So citizens need to start asking questions. If INEC is going to be deploying technology, what is the technology? Who are we buying this technology from? How much are we buying this technology? Is INEC conducting audits? Are the audit processes open and transparent for political parties, for civil society, for media to be part of it? Because as we've seen in other African countries, EMPs engage critical stakeholders to participate in audit processes. And the third and perhaps the last point is that whilst technology is a powerful tool for protecting electoral integrity, it could be a tool for undermining electoral integrity. And so it is not perfect, but to a large extent, it can help curb some of the excesses. And we have to believe in technology, but do so cautiously.
Just in case you're wondering what AI can do, here's a sample.
De cet événement, de nombreuses questions ont été répondues, mais il reste encore plus de questions sans réponse.
Now that wasn't me speaking French, that was AI. From this serene neighborhood in Nairobi, Kenya, Kayode Okikulu reporting for Channels Television News.